Guys, we're back. Let me ask you something real quick. When was the last time you bought something you didn't actually need? With money you probably shouldn't have spent. Just so someone else would see it. And yes, like I said, we've all done it. The shoes, the cars, the watches, the vacation you couldn't afford, but somehow you still booked it. Not because it made your life better, but because it made your life look better. And that's exactly how and why people stay broke. It's not because they don't make money, but because they're addicted to impressing people who aren't paying the bills. Like, the crazy part is, most people don't go broke because of emergencies. They go broke from appearances, from trying to look successful before they actually are, from trying to skip levels. The thing is, you've got some people making decent money, but they're stressed, anxious, one missed paycheck away from panic. But why though? It's because the income went up, but the ego went up faster. Think about it, right? You get a raise. First thing you upgrade isn't your savings. It's your lifestyle. A new car, bigger apartment, more expensive dinners, more treat yourself moments. Not because you need them, but because now you think people expect to see, now you expect people to see a certain version of you. And once you start performing success, it's hard to stop. And let me just make this clear. It's okay to do these things, right? As long as you're in a good place financially and mentally. But that's the thing, majority of people are not. So let me get back to it. Social media made this worse because now you're not just trying to keep up with your friends. You're trying to keep up with strangers. You got people flexing highlights with no context, no debt shown, no anxiety shown, no I can't sleep because my credit card is maxed out caption. Just vibes, angles, and just illusions. And you're sitting there thinking, man, I'm behind. So you spend money trying to catch up. But let me say this clearly, honestly. Let me say this clearly. Looking rich is expensive. Becoming rich is boring. No, the thing is, no one posts the boring part. No one posts the months of saying no. The old car, the quiet weekends, the budget, the discipline. They'll only post the reward. And then you try and copy the reward without copying the process. And that's how people drown financially, with a smile on their face. And another uncomfortable truth is, most people you're trying to impress, they really don't care, bro. You may have the odd friend, don't get me wrong, the odd friend and family that are happy for you, but they don't care. They're too busy worrying about their own image. You see that guy that you bought the car for? He noticed it for 5 seconds. That outfit you went into debt for, forgotten by next week. That vacation you put on a credit card, they double tapped on Instagram and kept scrolling. But you're the one stuck paying for it long after the moment passed. And let's be honest, if we talk about the real costs, it's not just the money, it's freedom. Like, when your expenses are high, your tolerance for risk is real low. You can't leave the job that you hate. You can't take a chance on yourself. You can't invest. You literally feel like you can't breathe because you're trapped maintaining an image instead of building a life. All because you didn't want to look behind. But like, here's the irony of it. The people who actually have money, they can be loud. They just don't need to be. Some flex, some don't. The difference is choice. They don't need to prove anything. They don't chase validation. They don't flinch at silence because they understand that something most people don't. Insecurity flexes for approval. Wealth flexes for fun. And the flex isn't the car. The flex is options. Simple as that. That's the flex. Options. Like, let me put it this way. If your lifestyle needs applause, right, to feel worth it, it's probably too expensive. If you need other people to validate your progress, you're not building for yourself. If your finances fall apart the moment people stop watching, that's not success. That's a performance. Straight up. And we know it. Performances are exhausting, man. Always upgrading. Always proving. Always stressed. You know what's peaceful, though? Driving the paid-off car. Saying no without explaining. Not caring who's watching. Sleeping at night peacefully. Peace may not photograph well, right? But it feels incredible, that's for sure. So here's the shift. Stop asking, does this make me look successful? And start asking, does this make me more free? Does this purchase move me forward? or just make me feel more important for a moment, right? Because moments fade, let's be honest, but habits compound. You don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to look rich. You need to build leverage. That's what you need to do. And sometimes that means being underestimated. Sometimes that means staying quiet. Sometimes that means driving the car people laugh at while you stack the life they don't see yet. Let them laugh. Because I'm telling you now, they won't be laughing when you own your time. Trust me. Like, I'll leave you with this. The goal isn't to look like you're winning. The goal is to win so quietly that one day your life speaks for itself. No flex, no debt, no stress, just freedom. And that's the real status symbol. We out. Peace.